You all tuning into the live stream. Just remember, before you tune in, not financial advice. You all got to do your own research. So yes, please do your own research before tuning in. So yes, we will be going over today what I'll be looking at for today, and also what is also happening as of right now. So give me one moment. I'm gonna tell the team we're on live, and then we're gonna pretty much get started here. So give me 1 second. All right, let's see here. Let's see. And it looks like we did end up getting a nice little gap up. So we'll see if we end up getting a nice continuation for today, or if we end up dumping. Hold on, I'm gonna move this so you can see just my screens. Pretty sure we're on live on the other chats. So yes, everything's already pre-recorded, so you can go ahead and watch these after the stream is over as well. All right, let's see here. All right, we're sitting like 2 or 3 notifications right now. Milo, thanks for being here as well. All right, let's see here. All right, nice. Yo, Trax, thanks for sharing the live stream. Thanks for the gifts too as well. All right, I want to go over the cues first. Obviously, this is something that I will be looking for. As you can see my chart yesterday from my live stream, we ended up so yeah, we ended up going into this empty space already here. So we had a clear gap down, no consolidation. As you can see, we ended up gapping up almost to my final, which was at 665. Now I gotta look for something else, which I do already have. So hold on, give me a second here. So 604, let me see here. 605, hold on. 601.75. I want to make sure it lines up on these lower time frames. All right, yeah, it does. Okay, so this is what I see here. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of all this. Yo, Trax, thanks for the gifts, man. Appreciate it. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you can see my screens a little bit better. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this. And this is what I would like. So it looks like we got a box here. Nice top, bottom wall. And then, yes, above this box here. So that's above that 601.75 area-ish. Personally, I do want to see if we can go up to this 605. So that's what I like here. As you can see, we got this nice, clean little gap down, no consolidation. That's something that I would like to target into the upside. So yes, you can see we got the empty space, which looks good. Clear gap down above that 601. Would like to see above that 605. That looks good to me. And then yes, we'll go down to a lower time frame for the downside. Hold on, give me 1 second here. Maybe like a 30-minute, 45-minute. We'll see. All right. So yes, there's obviously a little gap here. We just don't have like a box yet. I do see that we got an area consolidation, and underneath that area consolidation, so just like every day in the Discord, we still got some empty space below us too. So looks like that floor is around that 597. If we end up dropping today, there is this nice little area, no consolidation, that I would like to target into. Yeah, looks good. So just like the example we went over yesterday, if you watched my live stream, we ended up gapping up. So we got a couple more plays that don't look too bad if we want to get that continuation. So that's on the cues. All right, 1 second. I got to write some of these stuff down. Oh yeah, we got some swings too, so don't worry about that. Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Make sure to drop some likes, and yes, if you have any requests after we go over these ETFs, all that good stuff, we will be going over a lot of these other swings as well. All right, so that's on the cues. Let's look at, we're going to pull up SPY. We got IWM pulled up already. We got Tesla. What else do we need? Yo, thanks for liking the live stream. Yo, Marco, good morning, man. You prepare long in consolidation zone? So it really just depends. So that area consolidation that you see, this is all that we look for. So when we're in consolidation, obviously I don't enter trades unless we're the floor. But yeah, we wait for that empty space play. Doesn't matter if it's the upside. You can see we broke out consolidation going to the upside. Or if it's the downside, so clean gap up, you can see we're in consolidation. All that I'm waiting for is for us to break outside of this consolidation to go into that empty space. So that's literally all that I look for, and that's like each and every day. You can scroll up and see what type of trades we try to get into, what we try to do. But yeah, same thing, same trade. So we'll go over like a few more. So same thing like on just like on SPY, right? We had this clear gap down. Obviously we ended up gapping up, so we broke above, and then we had the empty space which we targeted into. But since that already happened, we got to go to a nice 30. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I gotta scroll down. So this is what I can see here. Yo, good morning. Yep, I got you. LOY. Yo, Eli, what's up? So APP, yep, I got you guys. No worries, guys and gals. Let's go ahead and get rid of this since that kind of already happened. What I see here first, so what I like here, we got this nice little gap down here. So beautiful move to the upside. That's if we get there. Not saying that we will, but if we do want to get a continuation today, that's what I would like to see. So that is above that 670. We break above there. There's a move up to that 672, which doesn't look too bad. May end up leaving a lot of up to that 674. So that's if we do end up getting that breakthrough. Looks good. Hold on, let's see. I gotta change this song. So that's if we do end up getting up there today. I know this week we got, dude, we got a lot of news. We got quad witching this week too as well. So yeah, there's that empty space that looks good. And then downside, we'll scroll through. So maybe in the next, what, we still got what, an hour left before market opens. This is what I like here as well. So kind of looks like the same thing. So I basically seen points of contact. Yo, Jose, what's up, man? I mean, I would hope for it, but if it doesn't, then obviously, yes, we got downside. So, and I get it. You're going to be like, all right, it's pretty obvious either the trade's going to go up or down. But honestly, I just target the empty space. So what I circled is what I'll be targeting into. And then I just wait for those clean entries. So for today, I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to just wait, see if we get something nice. If we end up continuing, great. I do see another floor. That's 668 that we could end up targeting to the upside. So we'll see how that plays out. But like I said, if we want to drop, there's a pocket here. So we got a pocket here and then a pocket there. So in my Discord, I may want one direction. I may want to have calls for today. I may have one half puts, but we literally just wait for the charts. You can see how we post all the charts there. Empty space. If the candles show, I'll take it. If it doesn't, then I'll wait. Or if I'm in a trade, if I have to get stopped out, that's perfectly fine. You can see we're in consolidation. We're waiting. You break outside of consolidation. That was pre-market anyways. We end up going to the empty space. So that's what I would want to see with all those trades. All right, now let's do Tesla. Let's do IWM. If anyone has any requests, you can drop those in the comments. Yo, good news. What's up? Zad, man, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Yo, K-Nail. Wall Street, what's up? What's up? Good to see you guys. Neo, dude, I think Neo had a very good push, so we'll go over that too. Obviously not the craziest push, but I like the direction we're in. We'll go over it. Let's do Tesla first, and then we'll do IWM. We'll pull up Neo. I'm going to just pull up all these other trades here. Give me one moment. So LOY. Yo, Eli, hopefully you're still watching. And yeah, for the Qs, this is what I had here. So this is if we do want to get a continuation. So that's above that 601. Hopefully we get that break through that box, and then we got empty space up to that 605. So boom, clear gap down there. Obviously downside, this is what I had. So I might end up taking some speculatives around that 598, but we got a nice little gap here under this 596 if we do want to get this nice little play. But yeah, we'll see how things play out with that one. So we still got a little bit of levels to get above and below, all that good stuff. All right, so everyone knows about this one. Let's take a look. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hope you're having a good one, bro. And yes, if you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. Honestly, join the free chat if you'd like. We will be in the VIP chat today. I think some of the mods are already in there, especially in the live voice chat. So we will be in there a little bit right at market open. But yeah, you can scroll through, see what type of things that we try to do. Entries, exits. That's it. All right. Let's get rid of this. Let's do this. I know this 1 hour. We charted this one already. Man, I kind of want to get rid of all this right now. I'm going to be honest with you. Only because we're already in the empty space. But I kind of want to see if we can... Let me see here. 30-minute chart. Okay. All right, yeah, I got it. All right, so, yes, this is what I can see here. Yo, welcome to the live stream, everyone. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Make sure to send some likes as well. Or don't. You don't have to. All right, let me see here. Okay, in the next 24 minutes, I'm hoping, and yes, like I said, I'm hoping that we get a close inside this box so we can make this area of consolidation. Because under on Tesla, that 394, I do see a move. I personally like down to this 390. So yeah, we got this nice clean gap up. No consolidation there. So that's exactly what I would be targeting into the downside. That's if we do end up getting a break under our box. So yeah, we got some empty space there. So yeah, that's on Tesla. And then upside, I do see, like I said, hopefully we built this consolidation. So hopefully we close like this. We got 24 minutes for this close. Or I might have to tweak this little box up. And personally, I like up to that 400. So that looks good. That looks decent. We got a nice pocket here. So, yes, I know it may just be boxes and lines. I know it looks very simple, but I like simple trades. I like something that I can look at that's very easy. Oops, not me do that. And then, yeah, I'm going to wait for this entry. Hopefully we get this nice continuation. This is the upside. If we end up dropping, hold on. Can't even see my chart like that. There we go. So under that 394, we got that nice pocket below us. So looks good. That is on Tesla. Yo, welcome to everyone in the other chat. Really appreciate you all tuning in. So he said we're crashing this week. Dude, if we crash this week, man, you can read my name, bro. So I mean, I ought to be happy camper if we end up dropping. So I guess we'll have to see, man. We got a lot of news for this week too, so it's going to be very, very interesting. That's all I gotta say. All right, now let's see here. Let's look at IWM. Yo, Tina, Chris, what's up? What's up? Yes, sir, I got you. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do IWM. We got to do Neo, LOY. Hold on, sorry. Let's do what? PLTR for Chris. All right, 1 second, 1 second. Yo, Bo, what's up? Yeah, the Qs. This is what I had here. I had down to that 593, but as you can see, we got a long way to go. May end up taking a little lotto here, but we'll see. We'll see how things play out if we end up getting a nice move. All right, one moment. And then, yeah, we're going to go to the other trades really quickly. All right, IWM, let's take a look here. Did I miss a... No, you did. We didn't go over it yet. But, yeah, we're about to go over it right now. All right, so I do like the 4 hour. The 4 hour actually looks pretty decent. Let me see. 4 hour. Maybe we can even go down to a nice little 1 hour chart. 1 hour, 30-minute box. Okay. All right, I got it. All right, let me see here. 30 minutes. I really like the 1 hour. So this is what I can see here, which doesn't look too bad. Well, actually, yeah, not a bad little box here. So we got a box here, right? And then, yes, right above this wall, this 250 range, I do see that we got a nice little pocket above us. So, yes, you can see this for yourself. All right, so above that 250, I don't see any resistance to that 252, and then I might leave a runner just because I see another crazy pocket here. That's all the way up to that 256, which I'm not going to say this is going to happen today. But yeah, nice little pocket there. We do got empty space above that wall. So yeah, that actually looks good. Not too bad there. So I'll scroll out a bit so you can see what I'm actually looking at. So one moment. So that's just for the upside. So obviously, crazy pocket here. 250, 252. $2 move up. Not too bad. On the downside, let's see here. So I'll be completely honest, and I'm actually going to leave an alert here, like right about here. Probably leave one right here. Just because at some point in time, I'm not going to say, you know, this will happen, but if we do end up dropping, we got this crazy empty space move. So that looks like that's under that 245, which looks absolutely crazy. We've been bouncing there the whole time. I got to go down to like a lower time frame. All right. So 35 minute, 45 minute. Okay, so I'm going to be honest, this is not going to be, you know, the best box. Obviously, this is going to be on a lower time frame. So this obviously lower time frame. I do see a little bit of structure here. So that's under that 248. If we get under there, we got empty space down to this 246. So small little pocket there. That's what I can see. And then on that 24-hour time frame, we got some crazy empty space below us. So we'll see how things want to play out for today. Right now, it looks like we're just trying to head up. So obviously, market open, that could end up changing. So we'll see how things play out, see if we get a nice little run or if we end up crashing for today. Yo, Jesse, thanks for the sharing the live stream, bro. Hope you're having a blessed day today. Juan, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Uncle Will, what's up? What's up? Yes, sir, man. I got you with SO5 too as well. All right, hold on. We got to go down the list here. So we got to go over Neo. We got to go over... So we got a lot to go over. All right, so Neo. So the thing is about this one. Dude, yeah. I like how we, you know, pretty much... are into this empty space now. So yes, you could see what on Friday we had a nice candle body at the wall, but we weren't above it. So what I like here is that we ended up opening. Yes, we're into the empty space now. So hopefully we do end up getting this nice little run to this upside. So up to that 654 and that 721. The worst thing that I could see happening is we might end up retesting this 586. So that's what I can see there. But hopefully we get a strong close, especially like this. If we get a strong close end of day like this, yeah, we got a lot of empty space above us. So yeah, it looks really, really good. Yo, Cruel, what's up, dude? Stinky, my guy. Good to see you, bro. So yeah, I do like how that candle's looking right now. Obviously, like I said, we could end up retesting, but hopefully at the end of the day, we still remain above our level if we do not want to get a push today. So that's what I like. That is on Neo there. You can see that clear, beautiful gap down there. So honestly, one of my favorite moves of the week if it does want to get that continuation. All right, now LOI. I don't know what I'm looking at. So we got to go. Actually, I do know what I'm looking at. But all right, so the move that I like here. So same thing. We got empty space about that 1019 up to that 38 area. So that's what I like there. So yeah, each day in the Discord, we have the same little trades. If I was looking for a lower time frame entry, I basically see that we got a box here. And then right above this 990, like up to that 1000 range. So still a little bit of a pocket here. That doesn't look too bad. And then, yeah, we got our imbalance. So this is going to be obviously our first TP. And then after that, we end up leaving runners, trying to reset final. So same thing, just like, you know, this other trade here. So just like on the Qs here, we had this clear gap down. I want the full move. The full move, this is something that I would love. As you can see, we have our first take profit there for a reason. So that's where we leave those runners. You can see from that 599 to up to that 602 range. Once we hit that, obviously I'm trimming up. I'm leaving those runners, seeing if we can hit the upside. And if the runners can't go, then I'll stop out of the runners. Or if I only have like some lot of runners left, then I might just let them play out. As you can see, yes, we hit this first TP. But we did not hit the final, so those runners had to get stopped out. Those were done, right? So that's what I'll be looking for. The take profits tell me when to get out, when to get in, and that's that. You can see what a couple members did there, QQQ. So that was just Friday. So nice little move there. We'll see if we can get a nice continuation. All right, LOI now POTR, SOFI. Uncle Will, Chris, hopefully you're still watching here, man. All right. Dang, I'm not going to lie to you. Dang, I feel like SOFI has a crazy move. Hold on. I got to write that one down. Give me a second here. We got some things to write down today. Cool. All right. I was just making sure you guys didn't leave yet. Hold on. I think SOFI looks really good. I'm going to write that in my list. Alright, SOFI. Alright, cool. Alright, so yeah, we'll do PLTR since this was obviously first on our list here. Let's go to, we can go to a nice 24 hours. So, obviously, this is what I see here. Wait, did I write PLTR down? Yeah, I already wrote this one down. So, I mean, this one looks obviously beautiful. We got a lot of empty space below us. So what, clear gap up, you can see wick, body candle, wick, that's 3 points of contact, that's enough for me. For this, I kind of would want to see a nice 24-hour candle close outside of our box, outside of that 149, to try to reach this 137. And then, yeah, we can definitely go to a lower time frame. So if I take this on a lower time frame, I definitely could. And then above us, let's see here. Yo, Diana, what's up? All right, so gonna box this up here. So if we get above that 152, we got up to this 154. So nice little gap there. Honestly, I'll be honest, I'd like that downside a little bit better. That's on like a higher time frame, but there is that lower time frame if we do want to get that nice continuation. So that's what I like, which looks good. Yeah, SOFI. I know I might be pronouncing some names wrong, so my bad. All right, yeah, we got some empty space here. So POTR, that was on my list yesterday, so I already have that written down. I got like 4 or 5 things that I already have that I like. All right, let's see here. Yo, Stephanie, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I might have to keep watching this a little bit earlier or a little bit later today. Dang, I see both sides too, which is absolutely wild. All right, hold on. Okay. So that 1 hour. All right. Okay, so this is what I'll do. So this isn't going to be the best box. This is going to be more of a range. So before, you know, you know, roast me, whatever you got to do, I understand that. So understand that this is only a range. So all that I would want to see is a break outside this 1802. So obviously we're already outside of this little wall here. I want to stay up to this 1830, and then I might leave a couple runners just because there's a crazy pocket here. So that looks wild. So we would have to break above that 1855 range in order for us to hit this empty space above us, which looks good. All right, so that's there. We got empty space, which is above us there. So hopefully we get a nice close and then some sort of retest outside of that 1802. And then, yeah, we got that empty space above us, which looks good. All right, cool. And yes, hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I have a little delivery. So 1 second here. And then, yes, we actually got to go over the downside, too. So give me a moment. If you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. If you don't, no worries. Well, 1 second here. 1 second here, guys. Yo, we're here. We're back. All right, I'm back. I swear I didn't leave. Yeah, I got me one of these here. I don't know why it looks so dark, but yeah. Yeah, that looks good. All right, so SOFI, empty space above us there, and then, yeah, below us. So like I said, this is more of a range rather than a box. So I understand that. But on that 1759 area, we do got a nice, crazy pocket. I'd like down to that 1713. So, nice little play there if we can get a nice, you know, continuation there, which looks good. All right, so yeah, that's on SO5. I'm going to keep an eye on this. So we might end up closing above, but hopefully we can commit to it. But yeah, actually looks pretty decent, pretty dandy on both sides. So that's on SO5. Obviously I could play in between these ranges, so if we end up rejecting under that 1802, could end up seeing this little downside as well. So yeah, we'll see how things play out. Looks good. Yeah, I got a caramel frappe. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like really good. Caramel frappe with extra caramel. That's my order every time. So if you see me at like a coffee shop and I order that, yeah, it's 100% me. So, and yeah, I get it. Everyone roasting me. They're like, yo, you order like a kid's drink. All right, cool. Anyways, yeah, let's keep on going. We did LOI. We did all these other trades here. So now we're gonna go over the ones we haven't went over yet. Yo, Jamie, what's up? AMZN, yes sir, we'll do that. AMZN. All right, which ones have we not went over? I don't think we went over NVDA, or did we? No, we have not. We have not went over that. Yo, thanks for liking live. Really appreciate it. Do you think SFI going to moon soon? I like the setup, but I mean, it really just depends on, you know, what the charts want to do. I know we got a lot of news this week too as well, so anything could really happen. What I'll be here doing is, you know, just reacting to the charts and, you know, not trying to predict as much. So I feel like when I try to be like, you know, try to predict myself, I'm like, oh yeah, the chart's gonna go up today, and I'm stuck on that, then that's when I pretty much lose. But I just try to react to the charts, honestly. All right, let me see here. What else am I missing? I think we can go to consolidate at. Yeah, we could end up consolidating for today, but like I said, same thing. We're gonna just, or at least I'm just gonna wait for a lot of these trades, and we'll see. All right, Amazon. Let's take a look here. Obviously, it looks like there's a move to this upside already. We'll go ahead. Maybe 24 hour, 4 hour, 210, 212. All right, yeah, it looks like we got something. Okay. Yeah, we got something here. All right, so this is what I pretty much like. Crystal ball. All right, here we go, bro. So obviously, yes, we know about this move. That's above that 215 up to that 219. That's what I would like to see. And then, yes, we got a crazy pocket of empty space here. But we're not there quite yet, so yes, we would have to go up to lower time frames to see what the story is. For me, I can see that we got a nice pocket of empty space above us from that 212. Personally, I want to see up to that 215 area. And then empty space is above us, so that's up to that 214. So we have that clear gap down, empty space, and then what I can see is, so it looks like we already, hold on, let me see here. So 1 hour. So yeah, it looks like we already kind of established our area consolidation and we broke above it. So if we end up continuing, I can see up to that 210. We break above that 210. There's a little gap up in this box here, up to that 211. So we'll see how this one plays out. Obviously, it looks like I ended up missing this one. I mean, it's pre-market, can't really do anything right now unless if I swing this way. But yeah, there's the empty space. Got that nice little pocket there. So up to that 210 if we want to get that nice continuation finish. Yo, Chaos, thanks for the roses. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a great one today. Yo, Glock, I see you in here, man. Don't try to hide, bro. No, I'm kidding. Oh, all right. All right, let's see here. And yes, if you're on my YT, everything's pre-recorded, so you'll be able to see like a lot of these charts. Yo, Crazy Cat Lady, what's up? What's up? Long time no see. It's been like a couple days. Linda, my QQQ IWM. Yep, I got you. I think we went over Tesla, or did we not? Or am I tripping? If I'm not, let's do it. Hold on, let me see. QQQ. So we got to do video here, so we'll do that. Tesla, she wanted that too as well. Dude, hope you're doing good, Glock. Good to see you, bro. Ready to hit some floor entries, man. All right, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta get rid of this. Hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, I had a great weekend. Honestly, this week I relaxed a lot. I actually made like a really cool vlog, but yeah, we'll post that later. All right. Anyways, let me see. Nvidia here. This is something that's obviously I want this full move, right? So this is my chart from yesterday, and I still like this chart. I don't really want to change it, but yeah. So you can see we had this clear gap down, empty space, and we ended up breaking into this area of no consolidation. You can see we ended up gapping into that 183, and then also if we do want to continue up to that 185. So that's what I can see there. Obviously, you know, of course, reason why I have an alert here. Maybe I should put it down just a little bit more. So yeah, we got empty space here. So you can see clean, beautiful gap here. Clean gap down, no consolidation like whatsoever. Above this, 186. So you can see we got a nice Potter box, a level that we need to break through. And that level is that 190 or 186.92. Hopefully we get a nice like candle body close outside of our level. And then I want the empty space, which is above us. So, you know, looks good. So up to that 186 all the way up to 197.16. So clear gap down. Got that nice little empty space there. So that's what I like. And then yes, below us, obviously under this 180, there's a nice move on that 179 down to this 176 level there. Let's see here. And of course, yes, I'll be honest, we did make a box here. So this is all the way on the 30 minutes. So this is if we do end up saying, all right, screw the upside. If we end up dropping on that 181, see down to that 180. So a small little move there. A little gap, but right now it looks like the upside's trying there. So we'll see how things play out. See if we can get some nice, decent pushes. Upside or downside. So looks good. All right, nice. Let me take a look here. Yeah, we got some decent moves. So yeah, that's on NVIDIA. No, I said that's so wrong right there. All right, Q's. We'll go ahead and knock this one out. Linda, hopefully you're still watching as well. Hopefully you didn't dip off. All right, anyways, yeah, I like it. You know, I got everything, you know, set. Obviously, you know, this could end up losing. You know, sometimes I might have to get stopped out, which is fine. So I charted this one on a 30-minute chart, so you can see where I actually have my consolidation. I liked the 1 hour targets though, so if I did it on the 30-minute, my first target would be at that 604, which is perfectly fine. On this one, I probably will end up trimming and then leaving some runners if we decide to get a continuation. So I want to see us breaking through that 601.73, having like a nice candle body close outside that level, and then I want to see this empty space up to that 605. So yeah, that looks good to me. Obviously below us here, let's take a look. So I see, so obviously we got a nice little box here. Area consolidation, and man, if we end up dropping today, I definitely would. I probably would participate in it. I'm not gonna lie to you, but if we drop under that 596, I'll take it down to that 593. That's if it lets me. I do see that might have a lot under that 598, so we'll see. A lot of times that, you know, from what I've seen, we end up gapping up or gapping down. We could end up reversing, but we'll see how things play out. I'm not gonna just, all right, be like, okay, we gapped up, let me go ahead and get puts, or we gapped up, let me go ahead and continue for calls. I'm just gonna see how that, you know, chart reacts for today. Yo, I know. What's up, bro? Yo, Remington, what's up, dude? Sell right now. well, thank God I'm not in, right? You know what I mean? Yo, Jacob, what's up? Can you show me? Oh, my bad. I'm reading that so wrong. Oh, okay. IWM. I was like, either I can't read today or, all right, yeah, cool. I got you, bro. So yeah, that's on the Qs. That's what I see there. That's pretty much that. This full picture on the Qs there. So you can see literally this is kind of what I would want to see. You can see, shout out Fabby, shout out some of the other members, 100% trade there. Banger, this was literally just on Friday. You can see what a couple other members did there. Shout out Baby Joker. But yeah, literally it looks exactly like clear gap down, Qs. If I scroll in, clear gap down there. We got area consolidation we need to break. Hopefully we break it and then go into the empty space. So that's what I would want to see. Obviously, yes, we got both sides. So if we want to drop, clear gap up. I want to see some empty space being hit. So that's what I would like to target into. You can see how we pretty much call out those plays. And then, yes, we're starting to post those strike prices that we're looking at. So that's that. All right, let me see here. So IWM and Tesla. IWM. And then Tessie. All right, cool. Yeah, okay, so of course on this 24-hour chart, we got a lot of crazy empty space under us here. I will be keeping a very close watch on that this week. Let me see here. Okay. All right. So it looks like I'm going to have to redo this. All good, Jacob. No worries, man. I thought that was just my eyes. I'm like, okay, hold on. All good, man. I mess up here a lot too as well, man. So, no worries. Look, if it makes you feel better, they roast me too. Have I peeped Elf? I have not. We can definitely take a look there. I got you, bro. All right, let me see here. So, we got this clear gap down. No consolidation. We did this on a 30-minute, 45-minute chart. So, yeah, we actually did this on a 30-minute chart here. And, you know, this trade is leaving me right now. So, the best thing that I can do right now is just cry because I can't get in. No, I'm kidding, but I won't do that. But, yeah, we got the clear gap down there. So, I had this consolidation that we needed to break above. Obviously, I wanted this as another wall here. As you can see, we're going into this empty space. So, 398 and then that 400. What I would like to see is having some sort of retest at this 396, 395 level. So that's where I would want to see for this upside. And then let me take a look here. So I'm not going to say that we will, you know, continue to go up. But, and yes, I'll read comments in 1 second. Give me a moment. Hold on, I got to figure this out. So if we look at this, this is another box here. We got empty space up at that 409. So we got another pocket here. So if we end up, you know, wanting to continue, this is that move that I'll be looking for, which looks pretty good, pretty dandy. So that is on Tesla. That is on that 1 hour chart. But we could end up, you know, it could be a possibility that this could be a fake out. And if we end up faking out, might end up taking this under this 394. We got empty space to this 390. May end up taking like a little early entry around this like 395 area. So we'll see how things play out with this trade. As you can see, still has a chance if we don't hit those targets. So we'll see how things play out with that. All right, 1 second. Yo, Marco, yes sir, I got you with APP. Yep, no worries. Yo, Julius, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. I was like, man, where are you at, man? You usually like say something in the chat here and there. How was your vacation, bro? Hopefully it went well. Can we look at SLV? Yes, we can. How is Fabi so consistent? I feel like, you know, well, she's been in our Discord for like or at least about a year. Honestly, I feel like she was struggling at first, obviously like anyone else would. But I don't think she's scared anymore. Like you can see every day, like these same exact plays. You see what she does there. I mean, we post the charts, and you know when the entry comes, we just get in and get out. Obviously, she's just not scared to pull that trigger anymore. So like literally all these same plays. Like I get it, I understand. Like if I lose a trade, like I know how the human mind works. You may be scared to pull the trigger, but for me, I'm like, you know what? If I get stopped out, I'm not gonna, you know, try to revenge trade, try to just get in something else just because I want to make more money. I will wait for that next setup, bro. I don't care if it's like, if I have to wait an hour, 2 hours, if I have to wait freaking the next day, bro. I'm gonna just wait for it and try it again, man. So that's just my standpoint with it. All right, so APP. If anyone has any requests, any things that I'm missing, I think I didn't go over SPY in a minute yet. You can drop those in the comments. So no worries about that. All right, so Marco, yes, we'll go over APP first. Just let me pull up these other charts here really quickly. My bad. Yolanda, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Deuce, what's up? What's up? AMD. Oh, dude, yeah, we might have something there. Just maybe, bro. Just maybe. Fernando, what's up? What's up? NBID. All right, hold on. I think I was supposed to go. Wait, NBID. Is this it? I don't. It has no data here. Hold on. All right, let me see here. One second. Oh, okay, my bad. I was like, dude, I was like, all right, I know I can read today, bro. I know my eyes aren't off. All good, no worries. And then meta. I'm like, yeah, you guys are trying to trick me today. No, I'm joking. All right, so yeah, let's go to a 24-hour chart. Dang, what the world? I swear, every time I hop on live stream, it goes by so fast, bro. Like, my days go by so fast. I don't know why, man. All right, so APP, this is what I like here, which looks good. We do got empty space, which is above us, as you can see here. Above that 502, if we break above that little top wall, I want to say up to the 616. So that's what I like. That's what I would want to see, which looks good. And then, yes, obviously I can go down to a lower time frame and see what the damage is here. So if we scroll through, yes, there's a pocket here. So we got a nice pocket here, right? And then if we do get above that 467, I kind of want to see above to that 479. And then, of course, we created another box there. So we break above that 479, we do got empty space up to here. So another little pocket here. Crazy little pocket. So right now, first objective, we do gotta, break through this 467 range, which we have failed to do. And if we can, we got that empty space, which looks good. So not too bad at all. All right, yes, guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm actually gonna grab me some water. I got some, gotta carry my frappe, but it's just too sweet. Need something. Need some water. It's really good though. All right, give me 1 second. So that's on APP. That's what I like there. We got some crazy upside. That's if we do want to get that break above. I think we got to do SPY. We got to do CRWV. If you have any other requests, you can definitely drop those in the comments. So we got to do Meta 2 as well. And then NBIS. We got that pulled up as well. All right, BMNR. All right, cool. Did we go for AMD? If I didn't, you can just tell me. All right. Oh wow, yeah, we got some good ones. Yo, Marco, no worries, man. Hopefully you're having a blessed one. My bad for taking so long. I know I take a lot of time going over these charts. All right, give me one moment here. If you have any requests, you can drop those in the comments. If you don't, no worries. I'll still be right here. Links in the bio for the Discord. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. Scroll through, see what we've done. Honestly, join the free chat and see and talk to the members. All right, 1 second here. And then, yes, we'll go over BE. I got you, bro. I'm going to pull up one more chart for us. All right, BE. All right, that's BW. We don't need a BBW right now. All right, 1 second here, guys. I'll be right back. Please do your own research before tuning in. Yo, what's up, everyone? All right, I'm back. All right, give me 1 second. What time is it? All right, cool. All right, still got some time. I'm going to send a couple messages inside the Discord, so give me 1 moment here. One second. What else did I write down? All right. All right, 1 second. Just send a couple chats. All right. Cool. We're ready. He says, "Oh, dude, you guys caught what I said before I left. That's funny." All right, hold on. Let's see here. He said, "Speak for yourself." Yeah, you guys are crazy. All right, hold on. Let's see here, dude. I feel like today's gonna be a great day. All right, so what I want to see here, BE. Kind of got to go to a lower time frame to break this one down. All right, yeah, I got it. This is something that looks clean. You know, obviously it hasn't been tampered with yet, but as you can see, we got empty space right above this 168, all the way up to that 178. So actually looks good. We'll see how things play out with this little trade here. Nice little pocket that is currently above us. So 168 up to that 178, not a bad little move there. And obviously, yes, there's a nice small pocket here as well. But I kind of like the upside as of this second year. Do I ever? No, I don't. Yo, Fritz, what's up, dude? Yes, sir, man. Hold on, let me see. Where's Tesla at? Where's Tesla? Dang, Tesla looks so good. All right, hold on. Yeah, we got a couple moves here. I like Tesla. All right, so I don't know. I feel like, you know, what I do, it's just worked for me. Obviously, you know, some people only trade options or only do this or do that. I mean, it really just depends on that person's preference. So, you know, like what I do, you know, my charts that I post or whatever, my trades may not work for someone else. Some people it may be perfect for, you know what I mean? So it really just depends on that person's preference on how they want to trade. They want to do like short-term, long-term, all that good stuff. All right, so let's see here. So Tesla looks good. CRWV. Okay. We got to go to a lower time frame. So maybe a 4-hour here. And yeah, I have no words for it, man. Like no words at all. We got empty space above us. Looks like we filled a lot of it here, but yeah, what I can see above that 8208 or 09, whatever. There is that move up to that 8936, and then if we end up getting more of a continuation, to see that 9681. So that's what I like there. You can see we broke outside that consolidation. For something new, I probably won't enter in anything new there because we're close to my TPs. So that's what I can see, which looks good. Meta, let's take a look here. We'll honestly get rid of this. It kind of drove me crazy seeing that those big boxes there, so I kind of want to start fresh on this. All right, so this is what I have here. Obviously, there's a small gap here. We got empty space there. All right, yeah. All right, above that 639, we got empty space up to that 650. So 639, 650. So you can see what I pretty much try to target into the empty space. So yeah, inside the Discord, we use the POTTERBOX. And if you are new, or if you're confused on what we mean by the floors, we're just trying to find earlier entries going into the POTTERBOX. So that's pretty much it. So if you're talking about something, we're just talking about those floors. Pretty much earlier entries to go into the empty space there. All right, 629. There is a nice breakdown. Dang, I like down to that 613, man. So right now we're in this consolidation. I want to see us breaking this consolidation here. Empty space is there. So yeah, both ways looks good, not too bad. Yo, Landon, what's up, bro? Yes, sir, man. I think I had on the cues. So hold on, let me see here. All right, so yeah, this is for the upside. This is what I had here. I had above that 601. I like up to that 605. So you can see we got clear as day, nice pocket there, and then so I can scroll out a bit, see what I'm actually saying there, and then yeah, under this. So if we end up dropping today, this is what I can see here, which looks good. Under that 596 is what I like, down to that 593, but that green line, I might do a little lotto, maybe a little speculation play, just to see if we can hit this downside, because this is going to be like a nice bounce spot. But if we break under that bounce spot, there is a little pocket there, which I wouldn't mind taking. But yeah, right now I'm just going to let it play out, see how this wants to go. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, we got a nice little pocket above us too as well. So both ways, they look very, very good. All right, so that's on the cues there. Hold on. We did CRWV, NBIS. We didn't do this one. Dang, man. Yeah, I don't have any words for it, bro. No words at all, man. Yeah, that thing went crazy. Absolutely wild. Yeah, and soon it looks like there will be nothing stopping us. The only reason here. Oh no, let's see. So this is the next thing I can see. So we get above that 130 to that 136. Obviously, we break above that 136. There's just like nothing stopping us there. That's what I can see. That is on NBIS. All right, BMNR. There is a 4 hour. I do see the 4 hour. I feel like the 2 hour looks better. Only because there's a nice pocket here. All right, I gotta do this puzzle here. So if we get that break above at 22.36, obviously there's a move to that 22.91. Not sure the risk reward for that, but yeah, there is that nice pocket that I can easily see. All right, nice. Yo, 21 Future, what's up, bro? Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't. Let me see, actually. Hold on. Did we build structure? Okay. Yeah, there's a box here. Nice pocket. Right above our 0.83, we got empty space up to this 107. So that doesn't look too bad. We end up getting that continuation. Looks really good. So nice little pocket there. Want to see if we can get that nice little move into that empty space. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. I will be getting off now. I got a lot of typing to do, as you guys and gals know this by now. I will be back on live in about an hour, so you can definitely just pull up to the live stream. We'll try to find another trade there and then get ready for those end of day swings. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. I will be in the Discord now. Got a lot of setups to type out. Thanks for all that. If you want to join, links in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. If you don't want to join, no worries. I will be back on live. So yes, Have a blessed one, guys. See you all soon. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's keep going, guys.